Chapter 13, 43, Gaining Authority Without Even Moving. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Taking over Wu Clan? Chelsea Lu's words made Fang Yuan moved. How could he not be moved? After all, Wu Clan was a superforce, and it was not an ordinary superforce. It was already very powerful, having the #1 position for years after years in Southern Borders history. Wu Clan had a huge territory with all sorts of resource points. It had a deep foundation and an incredible rich treasury. If he could control the superforce, becoming the person with the highest authority, Fang Yuan's future cultivation resources would be unrestricted. Right now, Fang Yuan had a lot of assets. The trading of Donghun Mountain's guts, goo, dragonfish, regretful spiders, eerie fire dragon pythons, star fragment grass, star dart goo, star river goo, stellar fire goo, falling meteor goo, as well as the spirit snake trade which had started recently. It was not an exaggeration to say that Fang Yuan was raking in gold every day. If the rest of the resources in Fang Yuan's sovereign immortal aperture were included, he had an ordinary rank 8 Gu Immortals Foundation. If he also included Langya Blessed Land's Wisdom Gu, and Donghun Mountain located inside it, and City Well in the turbulent Flow Sea area, Fang Yuan had surpassed ordinary rank 8 Gu Immortals. But he paled in comparison if he placed his resources against those of a superforce. Any superforce had an incredibly deep foundation, even if they currently did not have a rank 8 great expert. They had them in history. In addition to the resource points that the superforces controlled in the 5 regions, Fang Yuan's assets were truly inferior in comparison. For example, Wu Clan's Blood Tide Pit produced more profits than Fang Yuan's Dragonfish transactions. So, Wu Clan had 20 to 30 resource points similar to Blood Tide Pit. And resource points inferior to Blood Tide Pit, like Northern Plains Lu Tribe's Bone Burial Field or Jade Light Pit, were countless. There were also about 10 top-tier resource points better than Blood Tide Pit. And don't forget, the resources in the immortal apertures of Wu Clan's Gu Immortals, and also the blessed lands and grotto heavens of Wu Clan's predecessors. Of course, superforces had lots of earnings, and also spending. Wu Clan was currently in a state of having more assets than manpower. They were barely able to defend these resources when Wu Yong was around. But with him gone, they were sure to have losses. They had to give up some. But even so, if Fang Yuan could control Wu Clan, his gains would be immense, far beyond him working alone. Fang Yuan quickly calmed down. He took a look at Chelsea Lu, immediately realizing her intention. Like what Chelsea Lu said, with Wu Yong gone, the role of Wu Yihai, whom Fang Yuan was acting as, was the best choice of becoming Wu Clan's first Supreme Elder. And this was an unbelievably rare chance. Fang Yuan did not doubt that Chelsea Lu was speaking the truth, because it was too easy to verify. Chelsea Lu was here in a rush. She showed her sincerity. Fang Yuan frowned and smiled bitterly. Such a huge thing happened. I had no idea. The urgent matter at hand is to get back to Wu Clan. Wu Bachong has already gathered the Supreme Elders. Many Gu Immortals have already returned. Even if they did not return, their wills are present. But they purposely left you out. I wonder what their intentions were, Chelsea Lu said anxiously. Using Wu Yihai was the best chance that Chao Clan had in interfering with Wu Clan. Fang Yuan sighed deeply. Sigh. I have only been in Wu Clan for a short time. I have no foundation or network. It is too difficult to take over and become the first Supreme Elder. They purposely left me out. It shows that my chances are way too slim. No, you have a big chance. Yihai, don't forget that you have me. Chao Clan is backing you up. Chelsea Lu looked at Fang Yuan with deep emotions. Fang Yuan blinked. How will Chao Clan help me? What will Lord Chao Ji Kai do? Chelsea Lu's expression froze. She hesitated for a while, but she did not dare to hide it from Fang Yuan. She said the truth. Our first Supreme Elder went with Lord Wu Yong. He has vanished as well. His life tablet Gu broke, and we cannot contact him. Other than them, Tai Clan's Tai Mian Shen also went missing. They were investigating the deaths of Wu Yuanzhu and Rong Hao, but now we do not know if they are alive or not. Fang Yuan's pupils shrunk. What is going on? Chelsea Lu smiled bitterly. Trust me, This is all I know. Fang Yuan showed hesitation. Such a shocking event, we cannot hide it from the world for long. Who was it? Without Lord Chao Ji Kai. How will Chao clan help me? Don't worry about that. Chao clan has already come to a consensus. I am the chosen representative, Chao Silu said. Fang Yuan was slightly shocked. Chao clan was the weakest among Southern Border's super forces. Despite that, they were united. Even with Chao Ji Kai missing, they still carried out their plans accordingly. As expected, any super force had its extraordinary aspect. But Fang Yuan did not want to go. He sensed that there were undercurrents brewing a huge vortex. The mastermind was a powerful force. Even if he took over as Wu clan's first supreme elder, so what? No resources could match his gains in exploring dream realms. Fang Yuan did not need more resources. He needed attainment level from the dream realms. The latter was the truly precious, fortuitous encounter. Even if he became Wu clan's most authoritative figure, which was alluring and beneficial to him, Fang Yuan knew that there were countless choices in life. If one wanted to progress further, they could not be blinded by profits. They needed to be clear about what were the most important things. Once I become first Supreme Elder, I would need to return to the clan and hold the fort back at Wu Yi Mountain. How can I leave the giant dream realm? I had put in so much effort to come here. But rejecting Chao Silu is not wise. If I anger Chao clan and ruin our relationship, I will gain nothing. But the most important thing is, in the eyes of everyone, if I stay here and do not return to gain control of the clan, it would be very strange and suspicious. After all, I also displayed a level of political ambition earlier. Fang Yuan thought as he paced around the hall. Chao Silu was stomping her feet in anxiety. Yi Hai, why are you hesitating? This is too shocking. I need some time to think. Fang Yuan waved his hand. There is no time. We need to leave now. You can think along the way, Chao Silu said. No, this is not as simple as you think. Fang Yuan shook his head, having a grim expression. Do you know? You have already fallen for their trap. Chao Silu was stunned. What? Fang Yuan said. If we return openly like this, what would Wu clan's supreme elders think? They are not stupid. If I, Wu Yi Hai, goes back with Chao clan and take over as first supreme elder, leaving my brother in the lurch and instead bringing in outsiders to fight for benefits in the clan, the entire clan will be torn apart without sufficient strength and reputation. How can I take over as first supreme elder? Chao Silu blinked, thinking. Wu Yi Hai's words made sense. Then do we stay here while Wu Bachong controls the situation and takes over as first supreme elder? Chao Silu retorted. Fang Yuan thought that this Chao Silu was not easy to get rid of, but he smiled. We can wait. There is no rush. No rush? Chao Silu stared with wide eyes. Fang Yuan's smile deepened. He looked at Chao Silu with a sharp gaze. I believe that even if I do not return, Wu Bachong cannot control the situation. Am I wrong? Chao Silu was stunned again. Wu clan, discussion hall. Boom! Wu Bachong slammed the table. Dust flew upwards from the damage. He shouted, Wu Chao won. What do you mean? No matter what suggestions I bring up, you object. Are you trying to find trouble with me? Wu Chao smiled coldly, standing in the middle of the hall as he looked at Wu Bachong. Second Supreme Elder, you are too hasty. We do not know if Lord Wu Yong is dead or alive. Just the life tablet Gu and Soul Lantern Gu cannot determine it. Look at you. You are sitting in his seat already. I was warning you earlier out of kindness. You should sit in your own seat. Supreme Elder Wu Chao. Wu clan is in grave danger now. We should discuss the important matters and not bother with these small details. I feel that there is no issue with Lord Wu Bachong leading the discussion. He is the second Supreme Elder, after all. And now Wu clan needs a leader. Do you think we do not know what intentions you have, Wu Chao? I just want to remind you, you are a Wu clansman, not a Chao clansman. In the hall, some Gu immortals spoke, helping Wu Bachong target Wu Chao. Wu Chao sneered. In terms of bloodline, the most qualified person to become first Supreme Elder is Lord Wu Yi Hai. Should the second Supreme Elder take over the position? Are we in a central continent sect? There was silence. That makes sense. As clans, we emphasize on bloodline. Why did Wu Yi-hai not come? Wu Bachong, did you inform him? Some Gu immortals spoke out. Most of them were defending their territories. Only their wills were participating in this. Wu Bachong observed their expressions. Even though he showed anger on his face, he was calm as ice in his heart. I did not succeed, he sighed internally. On the surface, he stood up, patting his forehead as he sighed. I was rash. I was too worried about the clan. You are right. Lord Wu Yi-hai should be leading us. I will welcome his return. I am willing to listen to him. Huh? Once he said that, the Gu immortals were shocked. Wu Chao was also evidently surprised. What was this Wu Bachong planning? The contents of Wu Clan's discussions soon got to Fang Yuan. Chao Silu showed joy as she looked at Fang Yuan. Great, even though we did not return, we can still take over Wu Clan. Fang Yuan had a grim expression. The situation was progressing at an unpleasant rate. Wu Chao's actions were understandable. After all, this former Wu Clan third supreme elder was already bribed by Chao Clan. But Wu Bachong's action of taking a step back was truly brilliant. Fang Yuan was quite impressed. The situation is not good. Fang Yuan shook his head and sighed.